Newsreel, real news, real quick. A Washington, D.C. jury took 3 hours to convict Steve Bannon, a longtime ally of President Donald Trump, of 2 counts of contempt of Congress for defying subpoenas of the January 6th committee. Bannon, whom the judge will sentence on October 21st, faces up to 2 years in prison, but is more likely to get closer to the minimum of 30 days for each of the 2 counts. The White House announced Friday that the U.S. is sending an additional $270 million in security assistance to Ukraine that will include medium-range rocket systems and tactical drones. The latest tranche brings the U.S. security assistance total to Ukraine to $8.2 billion by the Biden administration. That amount is almost twice the annual budget for the U.S. Border Patrol, revealing that the White House of Biden has far more focus on the border of Ukraine than it does of the United States. Former President Trump on Thursday called Senate Republican leader Mitch McConnell a disloyal sleazebag after the House Select January 6 Committee's hearing, which included a clip of McConnell on the Senate floor criticizing Trump for his role in the January 6 protests. Ukraine and Russia signed a deal to allow a resumption of grain exports from Ukraine's Black Sea ports today. Ukraine refused to sign a direct accord with Russia, so both sides instead adopted mirror agreements with Turkey and the United Nations. President Biden on Friday condemned an attack on GOP Congressman Lee Zeldin of New York State after a man carrying a sharp object went on stage and confronted Zeldin during an event for Zeldin's gubernatorial campaign. U.S. and global business activity fell sharply in July, according to surveys of purchasing managers, raising recession risks as countries face high inflation and disruptions from the overregulation of the Biden administration, as well as the U.S. focus on the war in Ukraine. Manufacturing and service businesses have reduced their purchases sharply, and many tech companies have stopped hiring. And finally, California Governor Gavin Newsom appears to be gearing up for a run for the Democratic nomination for the White House in 2024. Last week, Newsom spent $105,000 to buy ads criticizing Florida Governor Ron DeSantis on Fox News. Newsom has bought full-page newspaper ads in Texas on abortion and guns. The ads target Republican Texas Governor Greg Abbott and support his Democrat opponent, Robert Francis Beto O'Rourke. And that's the way the world is. See you next time.